in a world awash in uncertainty.
That makes me
Are you
so
triggered?
I am very triggered.
I almost said Bryan Adams.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Bryan
You can thank
Adams.
Bryan Adams, too.
Straight
I
from
get
the
it.
heart.
And we're gonna take it to the McMahons.
But Sinbad apparently never made a Shazam movie.
What?
Uranus.
I just put in notice.
Two brave heroes take on all things action.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen out there. I don't know why I'm doing an accent. Do you?
I don't know, cause we want to make this show more fun.
Oh, okay. Welcome to All
think-
Things Action Video Cast. As always, I'm Aaron, aka Dad, and with me is my main man.
Raiden, aka the Bear in the air.
What's going on, dude?
Nothing.
Yeah, just living the dream.
Yep.
We're this is about as live as it gets, guys, because what's going to happen is it's Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday, the day that we're going to actually put this on the air. We're going to have this up in just a few hours, hopefully. So yeah, this is as fresh as it gets, right?
Yeah.
Recorded on Wednesday,
Posted
on Wednesday, and hopefully consumed on Wednesday. If it's
for
not,
some of you.
yeah, some
Like-
people later on.
Some people may get it like my grandparents on my mom's side, they might not get it until Thursday or Friday because they live in Savannah, Missouri.
Gotcha. Shout out to Savannah, the Savannah Savages, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Raiden, I'm gonna tell you right now. We've got a ton of topics to hit, and I want to keep this
As short as
not as short as possible, but I want to keep this on track.
like
So listen, last week, if you and a lot of people know, we are fans of superhero movies.
yeah.
And last week into this week, there has been a roller coaster of good news and bad news. Yes, we're getting the highs and we're getting the lows. So, what do you want to talk about? The highs or the lows?
First,
The good news? You want the good news or you want the bad news?
I want the good news first.
You want the good news first?
Yeah, I want to get as high as you can because you know,
Like Willie Nelson?
like on the roller coaster.
Oh, okay. Height wise.
Yeah.
You want to get it up in the air high.
Yeah, I want.
You don't.
This,
You don't want to get stone cold,
wait,
stoned
wait.
high, right?
Yeah, because you always want to go up. Because like in one of my favorite shows, and there's always like there's always a roller coaster that goes
Talk to
really
these
fast, and
Yeah.
then goes that goes slow up, and then goes really fast down.
Awesome.
So that's what I want to do.
Okay. So you want to go up high, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So if you haven't seen it yet, the Captain Marvel trailer dropped. You
I
got-
haven't seen it.
Well, we'll have to bring it up after the show so you can
Okay.
watch it, okay?
Okay.
Looks very good. I have to say, I wasn't like goosebumps like I got with some of the other ones, but it definitely looks like it's going to be a really good action movie, and you know the female superhero is front and center finally. So
Yay!
so that's pretty cool.
Smaya will be excited
Yes.
because she loves movies that are solely gonna be based around girls,
Yeah.
and so there's Gotham City Sirens.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Is there any more else? Birds of Prey.
Yeah, Birds of Prey. They're still moving forward with that. So yeah, pretty exciting, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah.
So we get to see the trailer finally. So that's a good thing for Marvel.
Yeah.
Should we switch over to DC? A good thing from them.
Yeah.
Okay. This might be one of the few things that are good for DC in this episode. They released photos of Joaquin Phoenix in his role as Luther or Arthur, one of the two, in the Joker origin movie. So we got to see Joaquin Phoenix conversing with a clown.
What is Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix? What is Joaquin Phoenix?
Or whatever you said.
It's a man.
Oh.
His name is Joaquin Phoenix. He's the guy who's going to be playing the Joker in the new Joker Origins movie.
Okay.
So that is in full production right now, and it sounds like from certain people that saw him here and there over the Emmys weekend that
Emmys!
Yeah, that
we should talk about that in this
okay,
episode.
let's do that. We'll talk about that next real quick. But anyway, that he's starting to kind of look very gaunt, very, very kind of broken man, and he's even worked on his laugh a little bit. So he's got his own cackle as the Joker. So he's definitely getting into the role, and it looks like it's going to be a promising thing.
Yeah, I think he's doing that, being like a broken man, because he's gonna play like a broken man, because Joker.
It's kind of a broken character.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a guy who doesn't have much to live for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you excited about that? The Joker movie?
Because I like the Joker as a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see him in Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
The old Dark Knight, I think. Was he in the old Dark Knight?
Batman?
Yeah, the old Batman show. Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's probably been the most portrayed character from the Batman series. He is
one of the main.
He is the main.
He is the main villain of Batman. Because we have been seeing Joker ever since the earliest Batman show or movie has came out.
Mm-hmm.
Or book that had color.
Yeah.
For that instance.
Yeah. So you're excited about Joker movie?
Yeah.
Good. All right. I guess we'll kind of depart from another section here, and like Raiden said, with the Emmys, one of our favorite shows, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
They won for best animated show.
Yay!
So they beat out The Simpsons and South Park and all the perennial heavyweights, and they won for the Pickle Rick episode. So
yeah,
it's a great episode. If you haven't seen that one in particular,
please go see it. Please
check it out. It's funny.
It's so funny.
It's funny, and it's got a deeper meaning.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of action.
There's a lot of action. Yeah. Danny Trejo plays Jaguar.
And the same characters as always, like Rick, Morty, are played by the same people.
Yep. Pretty exciting, right?
Yeah.
Good to see a show we really like get to win some awards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So very cool. All right. So we got a lot of good. Some of the other things that came up too in the good section category would be that it sounds like Disney, the House of Mouse, is kicking the tires on potentially making Marvel TV series, kind of like what DC has done with their Arrowverse. But they'll be doing it on their own little streaming platform.
Yay!
So they're talking that Loki may get his own show and Scarlet Witch, and they're not just going to hand it off to like no-name actors. They're actually going to have Tom Hiddleston and some of the whoever the gal who plays Scarlet Witch actually having those actors.
And actresses
reprise their roles from the movie. So it's basically like, we're just going to keep working this universe into itself. And that's pretty cool, where DC has decided to, in the past, say no. Green Arrow is just TV, and we'll never see anything Green Arrow related on our shows. DC or Marvel is saying, nope, we're gonna go ahead and just keep this. Like Agent Coulson and Agents of Shield somehow ties in. The only thing that doesn't technically tie in per se is like the Defenders universe that's over on Netflix right now. So
Yeah.
but it sounds like that may be something that would be in the negative category, because it sounds like they've all but scrapped a Defenders Season 2 on Netflix. And Raiden, I hate to say it, but Marvel is considering killing off Daredevil as a character altogether.
What?
Stopping comics, stopping TV shows, all of it. What do you feel about that?
I feel like they shouldn't, because Daredevil is a complete good character. I like him as a character. I know that he's blind or whatever, but he's still good in combat.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a good character,
Yeah.
and I think they shouldn't kill off him because of how good I think he is.
Yeah. So I hate to say it, it only gets more depressing from this point on in this show. So you got to keep it together, okay? Can you do it?
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, this news may break you off a piece of it. I hate to say it, Bear, but it sounds like the days of Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman, are over.
Why?
They have decided, as of this video cast, now things change from minute to minute, as of this video cast, Warner Brothers has decided to part ways with the Superman, Henry's Superman, and also it sounds like Ben Affleck is no longer Batman. So, seeing the sequel
But who?
to this movie, Man of Steel, isn't going to happen anytime soon. You okay? Yeah, I kept this from him all week long because I knew this would ruin his world. So, Warner Brothers has decided to completely scrap, it sounds like completely scrap their Justice League universe. They are starting from the ground up.
Are they gonna make the
They're still
Justice League doco?
Nobody knows now. They're still gonna continue on with Wonder Woman, and Aquaman obviously has his movie. But in the infinite wisdom of Warner Brothers, they have decided in the height of building a universe to start over.
Well, one, I think they need a new Batman. Two, I also think they need a new Superman.
Well, they're going to need a new Superman.
They're gonna need a new Batman, too.
Yeah. It's rough, isn't it? It's rough. Look what you did, Warner Brothers. You made my son cry. You broke my heart twice. Jerks. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Shazam. He's gonna still be here. And so here's the twist of it all, Raiden.
And Shazam...
It was because Cavill could not, because of scheduling, commit to doing a cameo for
What's a
Shazam.
cameo?
Like a quick drop-in. You know how like at the end of spoiler alert, at the end of Infinity War, right at the very end, you got to see Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury or whatever his name is. Yeah. He showed up at the very end, right? That's a cameo.
Okay.
And so that's what they were planning on doing with Superman, was just like having him fly in real quick and do something like, "Hi Shazam, I'm Superman. Anytime you need help, just let me know," and then fly off or something like that.
Okay.
Well, Cavill didn't. He said, "I can't do that."
Why not?
Well, nobody knows for sure exactly why. Here's my take: is when these actors go in for certain roles and they know it's going to be a franchise, it's predicated on how many movies they're going to be. So you might get a 2-film deal, a 3-film deal, a 6-film deal. So whatever his deal was, I think that was going to actually impact his number. And so if you show up for, and I don't know anything about movies, so this is just me speculating. If you show up for just one part in a film, that could actually count against the whole number of movies you do. And so say an actor they don't like is part of a franchise, they go, okay, well, we'll just throw you in like this. They could have said, well, we're looking to move on from you. We're gonna throw you in for a 1-minute scene in Wonder Woman and a 1-minute scene from Shazam, and that's 2 movies that you're in that now we don't have to worry about you. I think Cavill, he's been a good soldier. He's been the one guy through this whole thing that's been like, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I want to be part of this. I want to be your Superman. And I think personally, he said, pump the brakes. No, you're not going to have me in for 1 minute. I want to have Man of Steel 2. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to be part of this story and part of this narrative. So, where Affleck, it seemed like he signed up and he was just like, oh man, God, this sounds like a lot of work. Guys, I don't know if I want to do this,
But he still did.
I think he was out.
Batman vs Superman and Justice League.
And I think he thought that it was going to be a little bit better received. That's besides the point. Anyway, so that's kind of the big news, is that they're looking at recasting both of those parts. Arguably the 2 biggest characters in DC.
Because they can't kill off Superman.
Well, they're not killing him off. They're just.
I know, but they
it's
can't.
just the actor isn't going to be the actor anymore.
I know, but they can't do that. That's what I'm saying. And they can't kill off Batman, because Batman is a superhero that has been going for ages.
Yeah.
Ever since.
But okay, so here I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they cast somebody in both of those roles that is way more passionate about it and does a better job and
what are you talking
is
about?
in it for the long run?
I mean, yes.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what if they cast an actor who's just like, yes, I am all in, I love this role. Cavill is that guy, unfortunately. But with Batman, if they cast a guy to play Batman,
they
who loves playing Batman, and that's all the guy wants to do for the next 10 years, then they found the right guy. I think that's the problem, is Warner Brothers went way too big in trying to get somebody like Affleck, who, yeah, he puts butts in the seats, but superhero movies have proven, Marvel has proven, that you don't need A-list actors. You can have A- and B-list actors, and then they become A-list actors because of what they've done.
Yeah, and
that.
Like, if you think about, like, in Captain America, some people thought that whoever plays Captain America would not be able to accomplish what he does with his Captain America, Winter Soldier, all the Avengers movies, and you think about Tony Stark, whoever plays Tony Stark in Hulk.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo,
and
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. All of those guys were still, I think all of those guys were considered A-list actors, but I definitely would not put them in the same category as the Brad Pitts and the Tom Cruises and the Ben Afflecks of the world. But from taking those roles and being all in, they were able to make themselves those actors. So, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully Warner Brothers gets, pardon the cussing, gets their shit together, gets it all together.
Get it on a backpack.
Yeah, because they need to now. Like, they've decided to throw the gauntlet down and say, okay, you guys didn't like what we did the last couple of movies. Here's the middle finger, and actors, there's the door. You guys aren't doing what we're hoping you were, and now we got to start over. Which really, like I said, it sucks ass that they're doing it right now because they have Shazam coming out, they have Aquaman and Wonder Woman coming out. 3 big movies coming out, and it sounds like critically they finally kind of figured it out. But the other part too is those are 3 characters that have not had their own movies before, where the other 2 have. And I think that that's probably some of the part that's playing right now, is that you have such a rich cinematic history with Superman and Batman that there's no real room for error, unfortunately. And so they're taking it out on the actors instead of being like, yeah, we didn't write good stories and whatever,
Yeah, I mean...
Get your together, Warner Brothers. I don't want my kid to cry anymore because people are getting fired. Simple as that.
Especially my 2 favorite actors that play Batman and Superman. I mean...
Yeah.
Why Warner Brothers?
Yeah, that's something to contemplate for the next week. So, hopefully...
next few days, because
Yeah.
we're going to do this on Sunday.
Okay, yep, next few days. So, Raiden, we'll leave on a happy note. We only have a couple weeks until Venom comes out.
Yay!
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have seen all hero movies. I think it's time for an anti-hero.
Yeah.
It's time for something more that comes from space that is an anti-hero.
That's right.
And
Sometimes the villains can do the right thing, right?
Yeah, because
Sometimes you have to fight bad with evil.
if you think about it, the Watchman, Rorschach, he was an anti-hero.
Yeah, vigilante, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Batman. And Superman-ish.
Zack Snyder's Superman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He killed. You know he did. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to get out of here?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Even though you cried a little?
Yeah.
I cried a little when I heard the news, too. So.
Yeah, because...
Ain't that a bitch?
Because, I mean... They were doing the 2 that they wanted to not have or whatever. Those are my 2 favorite actors, especially in Batman vs. Superman. And if you haven't...
Yeah, but you're young.
Yeah, and if you guys need to see it, if you haven't, and it has been out for a few, 1 year?
More,
2?
Yeah.
Maybe 3?
Sure.
So,
Yep. But Justice League,
I know.
it
It's
just kind of killed it. That's on you, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's on you!
All right, bud.
Warner Brothers.
Let's get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for watching another riveting episode of All Things Action Videocast. For my buddy Raiden, I am Dad, a.k.a. Aaron. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.